Whether your goal is to achieve a flawless handstand, master the fluid movements of parkour, or simply gain more control over your body, you're in the right place. The way you train for cardio, flexibility, and muscle growth are different from each other. But what about skill training? We're talking about how to train for skills effectively, discuss the difference between strategies and tactics in skill development, the underrated power of fundamental exercises, and the often overlooked importance of training frequency.
Welcome to Also Ninja Fitness, where we share our love for sports such as Ninja Warrior, Parkour, and Gymnastics to help you achieve the power, skills, and freedom of movement of the functional fitness athlete you are meant to be.
Have you ever wondered what separates a novice from a master in the realm of bodyweight skills? The answer is simpler than you might think. Mastery of the basics. The foundation of any impressive skill lies in the consistent practice of simple, fundamental movements. Can you imagine a parkour athlete who isn't good at jumping? In bodyweight training, these are often referred to as simple scales, basic but essential exercises that form the building blocks for more complex skills. For instance, before you can execute a flawless planche, you need to have a strong command over the basic push-up and plank. The key to success is focus and repetition. Choose a handful of fundamental skills and dedicate a portion of your training to perfecting these movements. It's not about doing many different things all right, it's about doing a few things very well. Even if they think you are past them, this will upgrade your technique and build the muscle memory and strength necessary for more advanced maneuvers. If you think there is some special formula that is going to get you to learn these amazing skills, there is no secret. You make sure you keep doing the basics, which in our case is building bodyweight strength and control, then practice the skill you want to learn at its lowest progression, often with good technique. While understanding that simple scales are important, that is just an idea, a concept. Let's delve into something actionable and usable with the distinctions between strategies and tactics in skill development, and see how you can apply them to your training routine. What's the difference between a strategy and a tactic when it comes to skill training? A strategy is your overall plan, the big picture of what you aim to achieve. Tactics, on the other hand, are the specific actions you take to get there. For example, if your strategic goal is to master the human flag, your tactics might include specific exercises like oblique crunches and pull-ups to strengthen the necessary muscle groups. Another tactic could be setting incremental goals, such as holding the flag position with support and gradually reducing the support as your strength increases. However, having too many strategies reduces your focus, requiring a large list of tactics that sap your time and energy. Studies show that focusing on fewer goals tends to have more efficient progress. Many strategies like becoming faster, enduring more, looking fit, gaining strength, and learning backflips can overwhelm you. Fewer strategies, more efficient strategies. Now, strategies and tactics are fancy words for goals and plans, but I used to play a lot of strategy games as a kid, so those words do hold a place in my heart. What I wanted to get at here is that if you have a goal that's better than most people, that is just the first step. Just having a goal, a strategy, does not make you walk closer to your destination, but it does let you know what direction to walk. Since there are so many different skills you can learn, and I have taught many different skills to different athletes in parkour, Ninja Warrior, and gymnastics, let me tell you the tactics that have helped me and my athletes the most. Let's start with a classic that you must have heard a lot. Practice makes perfect is especially true in skill training, and how to determine the right frequency for optimal results. How often you train a skill can be more impactful than how long each session is when it comes to mastering bodyweight skills. The saying, practice makes perfect, exists for a reason. The key is consistent, repeated exposure. This doesn't mean lengthy daily sessions that could lead to burnout or injury. Shorter, often practices throughout your week can lead to more progress. This allows the nervous system to better add the new movements and adjustments necessary. Many skills take more coordination than pure strength. You can take 5 minutes to balance on your hands, or I used to stand on one foot when brushing my teeth or waiting in line. The ideal amount is different based on your current level of fitness, the complexity of the skills you are training, and your overall physical and mental stamina. Look at 3 to 4 shorter sessions per week. Focusing on the basics and building up muscle memory, or many very short sessions. For more complex skills or difficult skills, practice those basics of progressions of the skills. Getting far in the face is by always taking steps forward. It makes sense when you think about it. The more you do something, the better you get at it. If you want to get better at writing, you write more. You just make sure you don't burn out and that it does not affect your other training. There is something I have talked about before, which is called the Russian method of frequent low-intensity practice that can be a game changer in this context. The Russian method will help you learn anything quickly. I had a training partner who I thought was a smoker since they took many 5-minute breaks from work. Instead, he was working on handstands and learned that skill in no time. The beauty of the Russian method lies in its simplicity and sustainability, frequency over intensity. It allows for a focus on perfecting techniques without burnout. In practice, this method takes a quarter of what you can do. For instance, if your max pull-ups are 10, you would perform 3. This is repeated multiple times throughout the day, every 1-2 hours, for 5 to 6 days a week. If it still feels easy, go to half of what you can do. This frequent but low fatigue approach helps to build muscle memory and enhance endurance steadily without leading to burnout. I do have to confess, I lied. Saying that is more important, is perfect practice makes perfect. Side note, I know that perfection is impossible, and we are just striving for the idea of perfection as a destination that we will never get to for us to enjoy the journey. However, if you practice a lot something wrong, you will be good at doing it that way. Making good habits is easier than breaking bad habits. Here is one way you can break down a skill and understand what you are missing. What does running and doing a double backflip have in common? Every bodyweight skill has 2 things in common: positions your body needs to be in and specific actions. You just need to know these 2 things to learn any move or to break them down. That's to understand a move. What if you're struggling with it? You're likely missing a position or action, which comes to a pillar of skills. It could be in strength, technique, or mental focus. Are the muscles that need to hit a position of action too weak? Strengthen those muscles. Working towards a planche, strengthening your core, shoulders, and arms are essential. Technique usually means coordination, practicing lower progressions of the move, or drills that focus specifically on the challenging actions of the movement is crucial for building the muscle memory needed. Lastly, the mental aspect. Overcoming fear and enhancing the mind-body connection is vital. In my opinion, the mental aspect does not get enough focus. Because we are physically training, that's what we tend to focus on. Most physical training is also working out minds. What if there was a way to do the opposite? Train our bodies only using our minds. Visualization stands out as a powerful tool in skill training. It prepares your mind to guide your body through the motions, enhancing both the learning curve and the execution of new skills. What if there was a way to train our bodies only using our minds? Research shows that when athletes engage in visualization, they activate the same neural pathways used in actual physical execution. This mental practice can enhance motor control, increase confidence, and improve the overall execution of skills without additional physical strain. Adding all senses into your visualization can make the practice more effective. As a coach, I've observed athletes who mentally rehearse experience noticeable improvements in their performance. Spend a few minutes to replay the movements you've practiced mentally. Focus on the feel of each movement and the specific positions, and add as many senses as you can. I believe there was another study with people who would just practice the piano mentally and never touch the instrument versus those who physically practiced, and they saw similar improvements. At one point, they did get diminishing returns, which shows you can't just mentally practice, and they needed to have some background, so they had to practice before. This is an amazing thing that you can do. Train your brain to train your body. However, you can't just be in a mind palace and then emerge learning everything. Mastering the mental aspects of skill training through visualization is crucial, but it's equally important to support these skills with a strong physical foundation. Next, we'll discuss how to integrate skill training with strength workouts to build a balanced and resilient body ready for any challenge. We train strength and muscle growth a bit differently. What about skill training? Strength training provides the foundation needed to support skill-based movements. By By doing exercises that build strength in key areas, athletes can improve their ability to execute advanced skills. For example, upper body exercises, such as pull-ups, support movements that involve pulling, such as the muscle up. These exercises should complement the skills being learned. Schedule strength sessions, so they do not interfere with the peak performance needed for skill training. This might mean alternating days between skill-focused and strength-focused workouts. If doing them on the same day, skills should be first if that is your more important goal and reduces injury. The key is to maintain a balance that allows for recovery and steady progress in both areas. With the right mix of skill training and strength workouts, athletes can optimize their training and achieve remarkable results. That wraps up today's episode on mastering body weight skills through effective training strategies. We've explored techniques designed to help you maximize your potential and achieve your fitness goals. If you found value in this episode and are eager to dive deeper into body weight training, visit our website where you can get a free 7-day workout plan with guides and courses tailored to enhance your skills and strength. That's at awesomeninjafitness.com. As always, thank you for tuning in. We're here to help you unlock your full potential with each episode. Join us next time as we continue to explore the fascinating world of fitness and body weight mastery. Stay motivated, keep pushing your limits, and transform your training into triumph. Most importantly, stay awesome.